Hello good people, my name is David, hopefully having a fantastic day. So this series of videos will be available on Patreon and by subscriber channels only, and it'll be related to how to get your personal trainer business going. Now, there are people online that tell you it's your way to make 7 figures. No, it's not. You can make $100,000, $200,000 a year. Just think about this. $100 a month from 100 people is $10,000 for 1 month. Multiply that by 12, it's $120,000. So is that doable? Yes, very easily. If you put in the work, and it's not going to be done overnight. And all these online gurus, that guy with that fuzzy hair and that guy who's 5'8", claims to be 6 foot, all the time, and he's screaming in the camera all the time. They just make money off Instagram ad revenue. They don't really do anything else. And they take performance enhancing drugs, which I just don't do, except a little caveat. Because of Crohn's disease and having a meter of small intestine removed and my terminal ileum removed, which is something that processes the minerals and nutrients of the food you eat, I get a very small 80 microgram dose of testosterone every 9 days now. Okay, testosterone cypionate. Now, and that's just to purely compensate for the fact that I have a meter of intestine removed, and I'm also almost 47 years old. So, the first thing to do is make sure you're qualified. So at least you're Now, this one is really crazy because the guy with the noodle hair and that short guy who's he has all that tattoos all over his head, they've never done anything to study personal training and build routines and regimes and what the 9 foundational exercises should be. They don't know, and that's why they never show you these. I have these on Google Classroom. I have these on my Patreon. They're all available. Okay, so get some qualification and make sure it's accredited. It's not something that you just buy online for $9.95 off, all those websites that offer free Udemy or something like that. Now, the other thing to quickly mention is choose your social media platforms. I'm in Thailand. TikTok, Facebook. They're really the 2 big ones. YouTube does well over here, but you've got to lead people on to clicking through to your YouTube channel. The other one, just real quickly, make sure your Google Business gets sorted out. Okay, I'm going to go through Google Business and why it is probably the most underrated business getter for people. It's fantastic that you can do your updates on Google Business, and it'll include thumbnails and screenshots of videos or photos that you've taken at the gym or whatever you're doing. You might even be exercising at the park, and being able to leave a little description, and then people can click through to your social media channels, or maybe even your website, or a contact form where they can get in contact with you and start asking for your personal training services. Some other things: stop recording with a cheap phone. And this may not be a problem in, say, Australia or the United States, where you have really good high quality phones, but just recently, a business I know here has been uploading videos to TikTok every 15 minutes. Each video looks worse than the last video. They're all very cloudy. They're very low pixel grade, maybe 720 at best. And it's very grainy images, very unclear. The audio is terrible. And they wonder why they're getting no views, no clicks. And on TikTok, for their business, what their business does, it's absolutely impossible not to get clicks. And you know, even though you tell them this and you write them guidelines and you give them the templates to use, they just don't use it. It's just too much work. They're so used to legacy systems and mundane operations that introducing anything new is going to be too much trouble for them. Make sure, you've got a good high quality camera on your telephone, or just get a camera. I use a Canon EOS R7 and I have the EOS R5, the full frame version. And to be honest with you, the EOS R7 does a better job overall. The R5 is phenomenal camera. All the Sony A7s are fantastic. They've got A9s now, don't they? I'm about 3 years out with my technology. I bought this camera probably last year. It's fantastic. No, two. Ooh, yeah, but mine's the Japanese version because it has a Japanese menu on it, which is okay. I can read that. But make sure it's really high quality SD cards as well. Okay, and make sure your computer can video edit in 4K. And whatever you use, Filmora, Adobe, whatever program it is, make sure you're editing in 4K. HD is fine for Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, short videos. The portrait videos, that's okay. But for YouTube or Rumble, you've got to make sure it's in nice 4K landscape. And Facebook uploads as well for longer videos that you may want to also put on Facebook. 4K landscape. How many videos will there be for this to go through everything with you? Probably about one a week for a year. And they're not going to be too long. It's really just to say, do this, do this, do this, do this, and you'll make it. And during this time, I'm actually putting together my app so you can start to use some of the resources there, and you'll become a member for like, $10 a month. But you'll be able to put all your clients into that system, just their first name, nothing else, don't need it. And they'll be able to watch their progress. You'll be able to track their progress as well. And really just make a business out of it. It was hard, and it's not easy. And listening to a lot of people, they didn't really do it. This is the one thing I noticed. They didn't do it. The noodle hair guy who keeps talking on YouTube or on Instagram, and that other guy I keep mentioning, the little guy with the tattoos, they don't show you how they did it. They just tell you it's all about mindset. What the hell does that mean? I don't know. So anyway, get to it. Watch the videos on Patreon. I'll start putting them out there. And you'll make it. Just stick to this plan, and you got to work your ass off. It doesn't come easy. And if anyone tells you it comes easy, don't listen to them again. Okay, good people? So hopefully you're enjoying this program, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.